What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Trey the Brew Daniels. Happy Wednesday to you all, and it's time to check out episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Oodalali, let's get on through this one here. This one was a doozy, and I was always going to keep the same old format. We're going to give the good bits up and the bad bits a down. So let's up these downs. So we kick things off on Navarro. Things are prospering. It's nice. It's nice on Navarro. So, of course, something bad's got to happen. So, Goyen Shard from episode 1 shows up here. I don't know why he didn't attack already since he was already in the star system, but that's neither here nor there. So, he threatens Greef Karga, said, hey, you killed some of my homies some time ago, and I'm here for revenge. Even though he didn't pursue the Mandalorian Din Djarin, but just bear with me. The story on this one gets really messy. So it's like, hey, we're taking your town. So they started to bombard. And yeah, I like to see the carnage and the explosions and stuff. So yeah, so this is our premise. They're back. I like explosions. Up. So Greef Karga contacts Captain Tava, and he's like, okay, can you send some Republic help? He's like, alright, I'll check. What? But he's at a bar with some of his other buddies, and one of his friends tells him, hey, the Republic is some trash, and they're not going to help him. But he goes to Coruscant anyway. To the heart of the Republic. He goes all the way to freaking Coruscant from the Outer Rim. Don't know how many days have passed. I'm not even gonna ask. Goes to Coruscant and like, hey, yo, these people need some help. Homie's like, we're backed up in paperwork. They've already established that the New Republic is garbage. They spent 45 minutes of that on episode 3 or whatever episode 3 of how it's garbage. We knew that already going in, so I don't know why we're back doing this. Then we got this broad back basically to derail what's already not going well, basically saying like, oh, Navarro is not part of our allied planets. Derper, we shouldn't help them. Why is she in the room? Isn't she still on government spy duty thing, probation? Why is she in the supervisor of the
Rage quit.
Okay. So ultimately they tell him to piss off. Gee Willikers. And he's like, yo, something's happening and we don't know what's going on and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, screw you. Oh my God, this was so... I hated every second of this. This whole thing could have been cut out. Down. Oh, goodness. The cracks are turning into caverns here. So he goes to the Mandalorians as he should have in the beginning. R5, he knew R5 was there, and he traced R5 to get there and everything, and he tells them about the situation on Navarro and how Din Djarin should help his friend. So they have a town meeting about it. It's called like it is, it's a town meeting. And they talk about, yeah, they're gonna help. Great, we need the show to happen, so yeah, apparently they all agree, like, let's go, and we can get land, and yada, yada, yada.
Hold up.
But I guess that... I guess that Bo-Katan is in charge of everything now. She's leading the battle plan. She's telling them what, like the drop off and all this stuff like that. I guess this kind of makes sense. She's the only one that has a ship, and she's telling me how she's going to do the drop offs and stuff. I mean, I guess this is okay. But I guess Din Djarin's taking a back seat now. I'm confused a little. I'm confused. And so they go over the battle plan, they continue to talk about it, and they're on their way to Navarro. This scene was okay, I guess, because this should have happened, the scene previously. So I'm going to give it an alright, because we definitely wasted time here. And I think we just padded runtime just to show that Bo-Katan's a girl boss. And this is starting to weigh on me, because the the story is muddled. There is no story at this point. So now we're 5 episodes in, and I'm getting frustrated. So we go to Navarro, and we finally get a scene that's actually really fun. You have the pirates that have taken over the town. We got Mandalorians coming in, shooting lasers and explosions and all that stuff. Stuff that I go crazy for. Explosions, pew pew pews. I'm in. You have me at hello. So they're going in on foot. There's battles in the air. They finally take down the Goyan Shard ship. Boom. And so I that stuff is cool. And one of the ships gets away, whatever case may be. So, you know, that stuff works for me. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the explosions. I'm in on that. The townspeople celebrate, yay, Mandalorians, you all saved us. So this scene I enjoy because it's simple. We're here to save the town. We're gonna shoot some things, explosions. It's simple. So on that note, this scene is going getting up. So Grief Karga goes and he's talking like, hey, you all don't have your home in Mandalore, but you have a home here in Navarro, and I'm gonna give a whole piece of land to you all, and it's all yours. Which is nice, I guess. But then we go into freaking crazy town because once again we don't have a story going on. The armorer asked to see Bo-Katan. She first brushed off the whole vision of the mythosaur, but now she's all in like, hey, you saw it, so you're the chosen one, or something. Tells her to take off her helmet. So now, here we go. Now, lore is all over the place. So the armorer, I guess, supersedes the code of the Mandalorians? That was not established to me at all. Because she just told, like, hey, do you respect my station? Yeah, and take your helmet off. And you're going to be the one that unites all of our people? And of course, everyone is confused, including myself. They're like, she doesn't have her helmet on anymore. What the heck? How is she Mandalorian? And the armorer said, well, she's going to be the one to unite us all.
What? What are you talking about?
What the heck is going on? Where is this coming from? This is coming out of left field. She's the chosen. Where? When? How is the armorer oversee? Down. This is the problem. Now you're over halfway through. You haven't established a story whatsoever. So everything is now being crammed in, and it's panic time. This is not good. This is not good. If you're just stuck to just being episodic and shooting lasers, I've been fine. But now you want to craft a story, it's getting messy.
Bruh.
Then Carson Teva is just cruising through this space. Your guess is as good as mine. And he comes across a downed shuttle. And this is the shuttle, I kid you not, is the shuttle that was housing Moff Gideon, the main villain, in the first 2 seasons. This joint only had a shuttle and no ships, no space, no fighter classes following him. He's supposed to be going on trial for high treason against the New Republic, and there was no security detail.
Say what?
I'm supposed to believe this, and not to mention that the fact that this dude is gone is not high priority to anybody. This is absolutely mind-bogglingly stupid. And so he scans, he sees all the crew and yada, 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 and he finds a piece of Beskar armor lodged into a control panel. So now everybody's assuming that the Mandalorians have something to do with it? Where is this coming from? This story is insane. It's over. There was no story to begin with, and now they're just stitching stuff together. It's nightmarish. And and I can't even suspend my disbelief. It's insane. Down. And that's how this episode ends. I am so frustrated with this right now. I've given this show a lot of benefit of the doubt because I enjoy the lasers and stuff like that. And I'm a sucker for that. But now you're trying to tell a story halfway through. Bo-Katan is now the chosen one for reasons beyond my understanding. The armorer just breaks her own rules because it's convenient. We got Moff Gideon. I know there was rumors. Oh, we heard he might have escaped. But that was just rumor. You mean to tell me this dude actually escaped? Not to mention, had no security escort to go to the High Tribunal. And I'm supposed to believe that the Mandalorians are now responsible. Get the freak out of here. Down. This was a nightmare. This was too much for me to take in. This was too much. This was bad. This was bad. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this episode? You already heard my thoughts. Good Lord. So follow me on those dope social media platforms you see over there. And do all those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome. And I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the SpinWiz app. And check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.